Welcome to Cooking with Serious. In today's episode, we're going to be making homemade lasagna. Bitch. But for real, this lasagna is really good. It is also incredibly easy to make, so if you're one of those people that don't like to cook or just aren't good at it, try this out. Make it for your wife, your girlfriend, your parents. Make it for somebody. You'll be surprised. It comes out really good and it's very easy to make. I'd also like to add a disclaimer that I am not a cook, and this is probably the only cooking video you're ever going to get out of me, so if you enjoy it, thumbs it up, but you're probably not going to get another one. The listed ingredients are going to be enough for a 9x13 pan, so if you're doing more or less, just plan your ingredients accordingly. Okay, so here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a pound of ground beef, chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, oregano, brown sugar, pasta sauce, ricotta cheese, 2 eggs, 2 bags of shredded mozzarella, grated parmesan cheese, and lasagna noodles. Now I prefer this kind. It says no boiling required, which makes things very easy. And this is what they look like when you take them out of the package. I also like to get the shredded parmesan just to sprinkle over top of everything just before you eat it. Alright, so I like to start off by taking all my spices and putting them on a plate. So you want to take the chili powder, the garlic powder, the onion powder, the black pepper, the oregano, and the brown sugar. And just put everything together on a plate. And then you can put everything back in the cabinet and you won't need any of that stuff anymore. Next, turn on your stove and then go ahead and throw your ground beef into a pan. And we want to start off by just browning the ground beef. Just chop it up, flip it around, and at this point, this is when we want to also add in all the spices. So just go ahead and take your entire plate and just throw it in there and then continue to mix everything around. Continue to chop things up. You just pretty much want it as thin as you possibly can, and you want to get rid of all the pink before you go into the next step. Once you're done, go ahead and just drain the ground beef over the sink and then just throw it right back inside of the pan. You no longer need to do this over heat, so you can go ahead and turn your stove off and move your pan over to a burner that isn't hot. Next, go ahead and just throw in your pasta sauce, and you just want to mix that all together in with the meat. And here you can see the meat and the sauce are all mixed together. Next, in a separate bowl, you want to go ahead and crack open your 2 eggs. Then go ahead and throw in your grated Parmesan cheese, and then also go ahead and toss in your ricotta cheese as well. Go ahead and stir all that stuff together, get it really mixed up. Once that's all mixed up really well, then go ahead and take your meat and sauce mixture and toss it right inside that same bowl. Mix this all up really, really well, and when you're done, it should look something like this. Now go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and now you want to lay out the lasagna noodles in a pattern just like this. After that, you just take your mixture and try to spread it as even as you can across all the noodles. Once you're done with that, you want to go ahead and take your shredded mozzarella and you want to sprinkle a layer of that over top your mixture. Once you're done, it should look like this, and then you're ready to go ahead and add another layer of noodles on top. Add another layer of mixture, add another layer of cheese, and then you can add another layer of noodles on top of that one. Finally, the very top layer, just use the rest of your mixture. You shouldn't have that much left, and then use the rest of your cheese on the top and the sides. Your very, very top layer should be covered with just as much mixture and just as much cheese as your other layers. Just make sure you use all the rest of your ingredients at this point and sprinkle some cheese on the sides too. Then throw tinfoil over the entire thing and throw it in the oven for an hour. Once the hour is up, go ahead and remove the tinfoil and then close the oven door and leave it in there another 15 minutes. Once it's done, it should come out looking something like this. Now keep in mind, this isn't the messy kind of lasagna that's real saucy. So if you like that kind, you probably want to add some more sauce to the mixture. This one will not be messy at all. Then you just cut it into squares to serve. Don't forget to sprinkle some more cheese on top if you'd like. If you're old enough, don't forget to add some wine.
It'll get you drunk.
That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoy the recipe. Go ahead and make it. Like you can see, it's really not that hard to make and it tastes delicious. Thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you again really soon. Take care.
How's it taste, motherfucker?